everybody. This is Rebecca Jane from yogawithrebeccajane.com. Welcome to this 30-minute practice. So this practice is focusing on hamstrings. And what we're going to be doing, so love your hamstrings is what I coined this class. We're going to have 2 blocks. I think most of us will need them at some point. And then we're going to have a strap for our stretching on our backs in a moment. So we're going to take, we're going to do a lot of hamstring stretching, but in order to stretch your hamstrings, you also have to strengthen them. So the idea of when we're on our backs and you bend, you use, let's say, this strap, you bend your leg, then you straighten it, bend and straighten. When you're bending it, that's activating the hamstring muscles. When you're straightening, it stretches it. So it's kind of deactivating, activating. And those 2 movements, or those 2 actions, are going to create more stretch, but also strengthen. So it's just the whole thing, you know, it's hard to wrap your head around it. So, and then we're gonna come on our backs, we're gonna do some stretching, a few bridges, and then we're gonna come into a continuous flow. And it's gonna be continuous until we finally do, our peak pose is either a half split or a split, if you can go into a split. And then that will be the class, but it's going to be continuous once we get up. Okay, so let's come onto our backs. Have your strap near you, because we're going to need it in a few moments. And let's just let the legs stretch away from the arms. Get yourself nice and long. You will feel amazing, because we'll be doing a lot of the back, the lower back, all those muscles that we've used for squats and things like that yesterday. You will definitely feel these. So hug your knees into your chest. Just take a few little gentle rocks. And then place the feet on the ground. Getting yourself ready for your bridge. Just simply tap the tip of your middle finger onto your heels, and then you know you're in the right place. The position is just right. And let the arms rest next to the sides. We're going to add the arms in a moment, but we're going to start with a few flowing bridges without the arms. Take a deep breath in. You can even take your hands on your hips and just feel them as they rise. And then exhale, press the lower back into the ground, and then peel the lower back off the ground and just start to lift on up into your bridge, working your way up the spine. And then you're going to come to the top. You'll take a deep breath in, another pressing up of the hips. And then as you exhale, starting with the upper back, lower yourself down, ripple, 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 until finally your tailbone touches down. And then you take an inhale, and you'll notice how the pelvis then does this little thing where it arches, or your lower back arches. And then exhale, press the lower back into the ground, and then peel yourself up. So this is we're stretching hamstrings, stretching quads. And then gently lower yourself back down. And now we're going to add the arms. So once your tailbone touches down, take an inhale, arch the back. And then as you exhale, press the lower back into the ground. Let the arms float up and back as you lift your pelvis. Once you've lifted your pelvis and your arms are behind you, take a deep breath in, hips up a little bit higher, and then exhale, ripple down that spine. Let the arms follow the movement down. I'm going to do a few more sets of these, going at your own pace. Making sure you imagine having a little block between your legs, which actually would have been a nice idea, but we're not going to do that today. using blocks between the legs. One more time, lifting up. And then the next time you lower down, just take a pause whenever that time is, whenever you get there, no rushing. Once you're down, I want you to knock your knees together, open the feet as wide as the width of the mat, and just take that broken bridge. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And then let's bring the knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and then from here, keep that right knee hugged in, just extend your left leg on the ground. Kick that left heel so that it's as if you're standing on that heel, just but press, on that left foot. And then strap up that right foot. Place it on the ball mound. And then you could take the strap and circle it a few times in your hands so that you get your hands a little bit closer to your foot. Bend your right knee, take an inhale, then exhale, straighten. So you're activating those muscles and you're stretching them. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. This time exhale, straighten and pause in this stretch. So draw the toes towards your shins. We're not rushing here. We're really we're taking the time to feel the stretch. Gentle, people with tender backs, be extra careful with straightening that leg. Breathing in, drawing the toes towards your shins, bringing the foot towards your face. Inhaling. Exhale. And then from here, take both straps in the right hand, left hand on that left hip, and gently open that right leg out to the right. So we haven't done these stretches in quite a while. And they're really good, very important stretches, actually. And once your right leg is out to the side, just bring your right leg right foot a little bit closer to your right shoulder, and then draw the toes towards your shin, breathing in and breathing out. And then pick your right leg up, take both straps in the left hand, cross your right leg over. Now we're going to get right into the glute muscle, the outer hip. And I know why I was feeling this before, because we did clams and lots of squats. Your right leg can be fully straight or bent. And just reach that right arm out to the side, and you should feel this delicious stretch. It might be a little twist. This is the ultimate twist. Lift your right leg back up, and then just take the strap, put it to the side, hug both knees into your, actually don't do that yet. Just extend both legs. And I want you to place your hands on your hip bones. Notice if that right hip bone is lower than your left hip bone. For me, it is obvious because we've just stretched out the right leg. Yeah? Slide your legs back in. We're going to do one flowing bridge here. So prepare for your bridge. Take an inhale. Arch your back, and then exhale. Float the arms up. Lift up into that bridge. Squeeze the legs as if there's a block between those legs. Really activate those thighs. And once you've lifted up, take another inhale. And then exhale. Let's lower ourselves back down. And then hug both knees into your chest, little rocks from side to side. This time, keep your left knee into your chest, extend your right leg. Now strap up your left foot. On the ball mount, same sequence. Right leg is working as well, just by imagining you're standing on it. Take a deep breath in and bend your left knee. Bring that left heel towards your left bottom cheek, and then straighten. activating and stretching. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, and exhale, straighten. Keep the straight leg this time. Go deeper into this stretch. Draw the toes towards your shins. Kick your heel up so you can feel these calf muscles. I love these stretches. And then from here, take both straps in the left hand, right hand on the right hip. The reason I have the hand on the hip so you don't, once that right hip moves, you know you're going too far down with that left leg. So once you've kind of reached the end, you can't go any further, stop. And then pull the toes towards your shin, the left toes. And then pull the leg slightly closer to your left shoulder so you get a hamstring as well as an inner thigh. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And then gently lift your left leg up. Take both straps in the right hand. Left arm out to the side like a wing and cross your left leg all the way over to the right. And then turn and gaze to the left. Oh. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then gently lift the left leg up. Take the strap. Put it to the side. Bring both legs next to each other again. Feel the hips. Feet are flexed, so it's as if you're standing on it. Now there's an evenness to the hip bones. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's roll all the way up onto our hands and knees. So here we go. Continuous flow. Curl toes under, press into an active child's pose. Take a nice little stretch here, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, press up, downward facing dog. Bring your feet closer together. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, step right foot to right thumb. Left foot next to right. You're at the front of the mats. Inhaling halfway. Fingertips on shins. Or you might say, I want to use my blocks for this one. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Into Tadasana, the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, lift left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step left foot to left thumb, right foot to right thumb. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. If you want to add a little bit of a lifting onto your toes when you reach arms up. And then exhale, lower heels down, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step left foot back, right foot back, downward facing dog. This time lower the knees, come into plank first. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, press back through child's. And then lift up, downward facing dog. We're not going to do any cobras today. So no openers, chest openers. Whole back body today. That's inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Step right foot to right thumb, left foot to left thumb. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Lift up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. This time, inhale, lift up, sit down into your chair. Take an inhale. So we're doing the same action as we did on our backs. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And then exhale, lower knees down, press back through child's into downward facing dog. Take one full breath here, inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step left foot to left thumb, right foot to right thumb. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into chair. Exhale, lift all the way up into your Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Sit down into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step left foot back, right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees down, press through child's. So really get into those feet, make sure toes are curled under, and then lift up, downward facing dog. So we're going to add on to this. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Step right foot to right thumb. Lifting all the way up to a high lunge. Just getting into reaching arms up to the sky, going deep into this lunge. Inhale and exhale. And then float the hands right onto your hips. Step your back foot forward just a little bit until it's flat. Feet are hip distance. Straighten your front leg. This is where your blocks might become handy. Take the hands on the blocks, lower down, fold over that right leg. Pyramid. Inhaling. You can even take the hands if you're feeling quite flexible. Any tender back people, that right knee, that front knee bends. Inhaling. Or you have a very gentle, make sure it's not too straight. But if you don't, straighten the legs. Now from here, left hand stays where it is, or you can place it on the block. Right arm sweeps up, twisting pyramid. Take an inhale. And exhale. So you can feel all the muscles in the glute, the right hip. Lower that right hand down, step left foot forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale into your chair. And then exhale, lift all the way up to standing, Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach to the sky, sit down into your chair. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step right foot back, left foot back. Inhaling into plank. Exhale through child's pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step left foot to left thumb. Open the feet so they're hip distance, lifting all the way up, high lunge, sweeping the arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower the hands to your hips. Step your back foot in until finally it's flat. So not too far, not too close. Back toes point to the front right corner of the mat. Left front toes are right parallel to the front. Take a deep breath in and fold over your left leg. Either hands on blocks or framing that left foot. Stretching through that left leg. Right hip forward, left hip slightly back. Inhaling. Exhale. Getting this wonderful stretch. Bend your left knee and step right foot forward. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. This time come all the way up instead of chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, no chaturanga. Lower knees down, press back, child's. We're not doing that today. Inhale, and then come into your downward facing dog. So you could tell I was moving into autopilot. Bring your legs closer together. Right leg reaches to the sky. This time, right foot to right thumb. Lower your left knee down. So now you're in your low lunge. This is where you might want your blocks or fingers on the ground. I want you to really stretch into this low lunge with the fingertips on the arm blocks. And then slide your the left knee back a little bit and fold over that right leg. So half Hanuman. Dig that right heel into the ground and then re-bend your right knee. And then straighten. So just like we did on our backs, right? Same action. Bending. Activating and then stretching. Rebend your right knee, step left foot forward, front of the mats. Inhaling halfway, exhale forward fold, inhale sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale hands to heart. Inhale arms reach to the sky, exhale forward fold, inhaling halfway. Let's exhale, step left foot back, right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees down, press back through child's. Then downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step left foot to left thumb. Lower right knee down. So starting in this nice deep lunge, low lunge, your knee can be above the ankle, even beyond, depending on the flexibility and your knees. Then exhale, fold over your left leg. And then inhale, bend. And then exhale, fold. And inhale, bend. So all mainly back body today. One more time, fold over and then bend. Step right foot forward. Inhaling halfway. Flatten out that back. Draw tummy muscles in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Last flow. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step left foot back, right foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees to the ground, press back through child, and then downward facing dog. So now we're going to inhale that right leg up to the sky. Step right foot to right thumb. We're going to practice our splits. Come lower your left knee down. First thing you're doing, so bring your blocks, even if you don't necessarily need them, and come into that lunge. Lift up tall. So go deep into this lunge. I want you to feel a lot of stretch in these hip flexors. And then you're going to come into that half split. And some of us are going to go into a full split. So when you slide your right foot forward, slide your left foot is sliding backwards, and you're lifting nice and tall up. Maybe you're touching down. Don't overdo. I don't want you to pull a tendon, injure yourself. It's not worth it for a split. And then slide your right leg back. Just sit back on those heels for a moment, get a nice stretch. Come back onto all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step left foot to left thumb, lower right knee down. We'll do the other side. So first start in that lunge. And then straighten. And you can either do half a split, 3/4 of a split, or a full split. And ease yourself down. So I'm okay here. I think I'm a little tighter than normal, than usual. And then slide your left leg back. Move the blocks away. Come onto your right hip. Spin your legs forward. Just give yourself a little hug as you sit here. Wrap the arms around the shins. And then slide your legs forward. One last thing before we come down onto our backs is our Virasana, so our boat pose. Knees are bent, squeeze the legs together, arms right next to you. You can bring your hands just outside your knees. They're not out to the sides too far. Bring them a little bit closer in. Take a deep breath in, lift up tall through the spine. See if you could straighten your legs, because we've done a lot of stretching. This might not be so difficult today. I don't know, maybe. And this, we're actually strengthening the tummy, but mainly the hip flexors. And then if you want to take this a little further, lower yourself down little by little. Let yourself hover, head, feet, just pausing here, building up these strength of the tummy muscles, and lower yourself down. Oh. Let yourself melt into the ground for a moment. Widen your knees, bring your knees in towards you. So your knees are wide rather than together as you hug them in. And let's come into happy baby. Hands inside the feet or out or behind the knees. Pull the feet down as you push the feet up. Soften shoulders. So you should get a nice little stretch in your lower back. Hip opener. So we avoided a lot of chest openers today because that wasn't our focus. And then bring the knees together, give yourself a hug, and extend your left foot to left corner, right to right. Let your body wiggle around a little bit until finally you're settled into your Shavasana. Your back is fully open today. Lots of stretching. Just stay where you are for another few minutes as I come up to seal our practice. And as I bring my hands in front of my heart to seal this practice, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe. Otherwise, just enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.